Hi everyone, we're Tony, Sonia and Willow. Now imagine you wake up one day and you just think, you know what, I want a bit of adventure in my life. So you quit your job, you sell everything you own and you buy yourself a narrowboat, which you then live on and travel around the country, even though you've never been on a narrowboat before. I know it sounds crazy, but that's exactly what we did. So if you want to come along for the ride, then tune in and watch. Same ship, different day.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Bizarre.
They got us, they got there before us. Funniest thing I've seen for a long time. They've nicked them from underneath the bridge.
Oh no.
What? Right, we are at Marstondoles. We're going to be making our move today down to Fenny Compton. It's a weird one, this one. I don't know if anyone's done this before if you're watching, but as a crow flies, it's about 3 miles, but on a boat, it's about 10 miles. It's really, really windy, really windy. It's not one of our favourite little bits. It's one of those bits sometimes you just need to get done. We just want to get the boat to Fenny Compton, and from Fenny Compton onwards is fantastic. It's some of our favourite bits of Canal. What it does mean is, because it's so difficult to get to Fenny Compton from here, I'm gonna have to take the car. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping, go Fenny Compton, check out the moorings, and then walk down and meet Sonia. So I'm going to leave you in Sonia's capable hands. I'm going to trust her to, you know, drive the boat and everything kind of thing, give her a little bit more responsibility. I think it's that time, you know, for her to step up and do a little bit more. So if you haven't watched the vlog before, welcome. If you are returning, then you really are a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Hey, you really might need to look at that, but welcome as well. Sonia's day is a happy captain. Why are you happy, Son? Why are you so happy this morning?
Because the dog got my coat all muddy yesterday, so I wiped it all off this morning and she got it all muddy again, so I'm changing coats. I'm going for full-on dog walking coat.
What's the underlying theme?
My underlying theme is, right, I'm not one that lets petrol or fuel run down low, and Tony's going, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I'm the one doing 8 miles today, not knowing whether we've got enough fuel or not. I'm sure we've got plenty, and he's probably right. But I'm the same with the car. I don't like letting the car run low, because if you're in a country lane or miles from a petrol station, but that's just the way I am, and he's not like it at all. And I just get told, oh, you're a worrywart.
That's right, because you can...
You're so stressy.
What you need to do is you just come outside the boat, you can pull it.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun, that.
What?
That's
what they used to do.
So if I run out of diesel, he's going to have to walk 6 miles to pick up the petrol canister and then walk 6 miles back with a full petrol canister, and our trolley broke, so we haven't even got a trolley.
Yeah. Sonia broke the trolley as well.
I broke the trolley, but hey ho, boat life. Oh, I'm not trusting that.
No, I was going to say, well, I wasn't going to say because it was on camera, so
I even got Willow a blanket today.
nice.
Right, you're going to sit down here. It's going to get a bit wet. I'm going to have to wash it. Myself up. There you go. There's your little spot. Maybe a bit smaller and a bit bigger.
Just like that.
Oh. Dinner time.
I don't get this much care when I'm there.
Oh. Didn't let it warm up enough. It's been cold.
Mm.
Well done, baby.
It's because we was out of petrol.
It isn't because we're out of petrol. Right, it's a morning from me. I know Tony's probably already just said good morning. So we're on the summit of the Oxford Canal. 11 miles of lock-free cruising. Woo woo! But we're only doing 8.5, maybe 9 today. Should take about 3 hours. It just goes, if you look when we do the map, you'll see that it just winds its way across the top of the Oxford journey and double backs on itself. But it's a quiet day, misty, cold, about 4 degrees. Yeah, peaceful. So I'll show you a bit of what's going on if anything happens, or if there's anything nice to see. Well, bridge 122 was a bit awkward. That's the bend behind me. Yeah, had to do a bit of shuffling about to get through there. Could do it, well, didn't do it in one because I was badly lined up. I'm missing my navigator. As you can see, sharp bend. I think this is the much filmed, landlocked canal boat. Apparently, so I've heard, read, seen, after a dispute with CRT, but who knows? Must just be really weird. Oh, well, I've been going for about, let's just check, about an hour now. Not a soul. I think where we're, the summit of the Oxford, oh, that's shallow. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know whether the water levels are low or it's silty. But that was a very, very shallow bit. I just went over there. Neither here nor there. So the top of the Oxford, the summit of the Oxford, there are no villages scattered along it, and it's really, really rural. So you don't even see dog walkers. So I've seen not a dog walker, no boats at all, even though it's not raining. So it's so quiet, it's really eerie. Like nothing, no houses. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, no houses, no people. Ooh. Approaching the site of the HS2, that controversial railway. See through the trees there, big difference. My only hope is that when it is done, it will be no more of a disturbance than the existing railways, and that they landscape it all back properly. At the moment it does look like an absolute blight on the landscape. We have to have a balance, I suppose. Yeah, it is as ugly as. So you've got this big modern bridge going up here. But let's hope when it is finished it looks less like a monstrosity. The old and the new. Over there, I think, yes, over that way, but we're going to go down, back up again, so that we're going to double back on ourselves on the canal, and then I should be able to see Fenny Compton, and it's probably about a mile's walk down the road, but I'm going to be doing another 3 miles, 4 miles on the canal. It's about 4 times longer because it just keeps winding its way across the top of the hill. Bizarre. So how fun is that? On the tightest corner, it's like a proper hairpin bend with a bridge on it, and I've not seen anyone all day, and there was a boat. That is uncanny, uncanny.
We know Maggie. She definitely does. You said it first this time.
I know, I didn't think you were going to put it on camera.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes, baby.
And there's the Wolf Inn, as you could hear Sonia in the background now. And we're going to moor up, probably just behind that boat or just by that other boat. You can come on holiday here in these like places just here, I'm sure. I saw in the advert. So these are like rooms to let for holidays, holiday lets. Right, we are becoming proper constant cruisers again.
Yay! It's, oh, it's so nice.
Isn't it just? Man, a really nice couple on the boat Barnaby the boat. Apparently, if you know Barnaby the bear, that will ring true for you. We weren't quite sure what that was. Probably your time, though, isn't it, son?
Probably was my time, actually. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to, maybe if I saw it.
I think I've seen a picture of it. Barnaby the bear. Who knows, anyway.
Barnaby the bear's my name. Never call me Jack or James. I will sing my way to fame. Barnaby the bear's my name.
I'm Barnaby.
I'm Becky.
Off to see the world.
But yeah, we're not going down far. We're just going to try and get a nice sort of countryside mooring for a night, maybe two. And as we're going past, was it Fenny Compton Marina, isn't it?
Fenny Marina.
Fenny Marina. We're going to get some diesel and
Oh, at
gas and some kindling.
Kindling. We need some kindling, gas, and we need diesel. So, oh my goodness.
So that'll set us up. Set us up nicely.
Oh yeah, we'll be done for a while.
For a
then.
while, yeah. So yeah, we just the reason I mentioned the boat Barnaby boat, not just because they were nice people, but they were going to get diesel, so we're kind of slowly going now. Oh, they got us. They got there before us. So yeah, we're just going to go slowly. What we will show you, if we see it along the journey, was an amazing thing we saw this morning.
Oh,
amazing.
it was so funny.
Didn't have a camera with us. Typical, isn't it? But we'll see if we can see it when we go past. So we got the new gas because we was down to our last one. Got some kindling, and we got 110 litres. So we had 65 litres in there. So if you remember, Sonia was panicking. There's no wonder we're down to our last 65 litres. Good price here as well. And we really like, I've got to say, we're at Fenny Marina.
Oh yeah.
We loved it last year. Really, really good, really friendly. If you ring them, they pick up the phones. Very unusual for if you're on a boat. So yeah, and it's so easy when you just pull up outside. You have to actually go into the marina to get the stuff. So yeah, very good. So just on the right here was the scene of a different tragedy not that long ago when Sonia tried to get in there to moor up. It was carnage. It was an absolute nightmare. It was the windiest day ever. And the other thing, when we were in there last Christmas, and inside that marina, they have got some huge fish, like huge fish. Yeah, really big fish in there, like loads of them. And they have people climb up onto this bridge and try and fish them from like outside. So we saw it a couple of times. We noticed there's signs there now to report people if anyone's trying to do it. They're probably worth a lot of money, aren't they, those fish?
Oh, they are. They're carp as well, aren't they? So if you go to a garden centre, they're a fortune. That size.
Yeah, yeah.
They got mouthy with you, didn't they? Like aggressive.
Oh yeah, I saw them doing it, so I got my phone out, pretended like I was filming, when they started threatening to beat me up. Obviously didn't know about my SAS training, but you know.
Yeah, it's terrible, really.
Yeah, it was. Right, coming over my shoulder as we go underneath this bridge. Funniest thing I've seen for a long time. When we took the
He
dog.
looks in the mirror every day.
Say that again, son.
And he looks in the mirror every day.
So to go with. Right, this boat just here. We were taking the dog for a walk, and we were thinking that boat's going slow. And the reason it was going slow is the engine was a bloke at the front in a canoe tied to the boat. He was literally paddling the boat himself. Never seen anything like it. So we'll see in a second. So that engine obviously doesn't work. And there's his engine. That was the engine of the boat. It looks like the boat's towing the canoe, but actually that canoe towed the boat all the way down there. So you can see how muddy the tow path gets. And you can just make out those green mats that someone's very kindly put down so you can get through the mud. And now look where they got them from. They've nicked them from underneath the bridge. So yeah, if you want to sort out your decking, here's the place to come to. Where the train used to come across there. In case you wondered, it doesn't anymore. Right, so we are moored up, as you can see, it's lovely. Really nice views across the fields. We're just before the Claydon Locks, so tomorrow we'll probably do the Claydon Locks and then go on to Crop Ready. But for now, it's time for a little bit of lunch.
We've just been for a lovely walk down the lock flight with Willow, so we're moored at the top of Claydon Locks. And while we're here, we finally got our new temperature gauge. So I'll show you what that looks like. It looks like the old one. The fittings on the diagram look like the old one, so I've ordered just one of them at the moment. They do the other gauges as well, so if this one is the right one and works, then I'll order the other three. So yeah, we're going to take the panel off and give it a go. One, two, dun, dun, dun. Unclip.
Yeah.
Unscrew. Da, 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 da. Okay, so that's the old one.
As you can see, looks good.
Look at that baby. Put that right around.
So, yeah, so why do we have to change that then? Guess to spot the new one. There's a prize if you get it right. Just leave your address in the comments.
Don't leave your address in the comments.
I don't think anyone did this week.
Oh wow, puts the others really badly to shame.
What do you mean?
I don't know, as long as I'll hold it tight, surely.
Yeah.
Do you want to make sure that's properly tight? Hold on.
It looks
Oh
straight.
no.
What?
It's a different fitting.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, way. There is a wiring diagram in here.
Oh, here we go. Is it in Chinese?
It is in Chinese, to be fair. I kid you not. So instead of it being a 6-pin square plug, this is a 6-pin horizontal plug. Perhaps when we get the blacking done, we'll ask the guys there.
I think so.
I think so. This is beyond me.
Yeah.
It looks really nice though, doesn't it?
It does.
Chat, that'll translate that. But I don't know what these wires are.
Well, no, because even if they tell you what they are, you're not going to be able to know.
No, I don't know.
That's the original one with a 6, 3 and 3 formation, but the new one is just a 6.
6x1.
6x1. We might need Phil from Phil and Marianne, who's the only electrician we know is on a boat.
Help!
Help, Phil! And the old one's back in, but to be honest, now I've seen the new one, I don't really think we need a new one on.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Because look, that's pretty much the same. It's only that tiny little crack. And just looking back at this bit, I've noticed it's a 5-pin, not a 6-pin as well. Things just got even worse. Anyway, thanks for joining us again. Like, subscribe, share, comment, anything else you can do, just do it. And we'll see you all next week. Bye for now.